Hello everyone, how you doing? It's me Joe and welcome back to ArmA 3. Now if you've been watching my recent series on Exile, you will know that I've been playing a lot of the Taunus map and I've spoken highly of it like a lot. I think it's one of my favourite maps now of all time, and there's a lot I haven't actually explored on the map. So I thought I'd make this little video as a little map review. Now in case you're wondering what Exile is, if you didn't watch my last Exile video, at the end I said that I'm going on holiday for a week, so I'm not able to record Exile until about the 16th. So yeah, this is just a little filler video to give you guys something to watch while I'm away. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys some cool things which I found around the map. These are just some of the things I found personally. There's probably a bunch more which I don't know about, so feel free to comment them below if I don't mention them. But the first one, which I'm going to show you, is this bunker. I don't know if it's a bunker, I don't know what it's meant to be. It's like an underground maze. So we're at this location here. You can see there's a huge rock formation, and I'll show you it on the map. It's down at the southwest of the map, somewhere which like I said, I've never been before. I was flying around the editor mode. I saw this big rock formation. I was looking around and I found this little tunnel. And I was running around on it for a long time. I thought that it would be really cool if there's some underground like rooms. There'd be some like beds under there or something, like an actual bunker. But it's just a maze. There's nothing under there. You run around it for a long time trying to find another exit. There are a few exits or two. I think it's about 2 or 3 I found. But there's one exit which I found, and then you have to crawl out of it. You have to go prone and wiggle your way out. And if you follow these flags, which you can see along the floor here, they lead up to a crashed AC-130, I think it is. It's just like a Titan off GTA. I don't know what the actual technical name of it is. I can't bother to look it up. But yeah, that's there. And I think it's like a crash site. I don't understand, like, I don't know what it is. It's just, it's obviously a crashed plane. But then I don't know what this next thing is. Because if you look here at the back of the wing, there's a plank leading up into like a tree house, like a tree walkway. So I went to check that out, and if you actually follow it all the way down, it leads to a tree house. Which again is like pretty weird. Like, just I guess the plane just happened to crash next to a tree house. But then if you keep following the planks of woods in the tree, the little tree walkway, it leads to this little I don't know. It's like a shack. In this shipping container. It's like a little shack. I don't know why, but I feel like the map creator has made this so it looks like that someone has gone from the plane crash into this little container to like as a little house. I don't know. I'm just guessing. But yeah, I thought these were some cool little places on the map, which you can check out, I guess. And there are a lot of other like unique places in Taunus. Some places which you never really see in other maps, like this airport, which is the main, like, biggest airport on the southwest of Taunus. It's absolutely huge. It's something, I think it's the biggest airfield I've ever seen on ArmA 3. There's a few other things, like wind turbines, which I absolutely love on this. I would just spawn myself on top to see what would happen. And it turns out it's not a good idea because you glitch through, and yeah, you're going to have a bit of a bad time. You're going to fall to your death and be dead. But yeah, there's this other unique building, something which I've never seen before. I assume it's like an indoor greenhouse, like some sort of like indoor agricultural place. But again, I've never seen this on another map before. It's probably out there somewhere. It borrows a lot of other buildings and things from other maps, but this is the first time I've ever seen it. So yeah, I thought this was a pretty cool little place. I can't remember where I found it. I didn't get the map for this bit, but that's pretty cool. The next place is a huge military compound. It's got the weirdest name I've ever seen. I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. I'll zoom in on it here so you can actually see for yourself whatever that says. Like, it says Trupp. Truppenbergenplatz. I don't know. But yeah, this military base is huge. I found it when playing on an Exile server, so I kind of wanted to show it off in this video. It's got everything. It's very realistic. It's got the barracks, which you can obviously where the soldiers would stay. Next to that, you have a firing range. Very realistic. I guess, you know, if you wanted to make it like a life server or something, you can place your own props, like the actual shooting targets at the end of the shooting range, which would be really, really cool. You also have, down the road, you have a training town, I guess it's called, like a little training village, which I have seen like is a real thing, which they do have in real military places. They're usually made out of like breeze block. It's just these really crappy little buildings. and soldiers will practice, breaching all these different types of buildings. So that's a really cool feature as well. Behind all that, you have a huge open spans. I think they're called berms. Let me double check that. Oh, what do you know? I was actually correct for once. It is called a berm. I just looked it up on my phone. So yeah, these berms are like little raised bits of ground to protect tanks and things, and it's essentially just what it is. It's a firing range for tanks. You can see at the end there's a couple of destroyed vehicles, things like that. Very realistic. The other things which I found is if you actually look above the actual military base, you can see there's a little running track. It's like a little, I guess where soldiers would go to like warm up and like have a little run in the morning or whatever. It runs through the woods, and there's a couple of little things like hidden inside the woods. You've got a little campsite where I guess the soldiers can like camp out for the night or whatever. It's got what else did it have? It's got a little like assault course, which is like really neat. It reminds me of Operation Flashpoint, the first mission on that. If you ever played that game years ago, yeah. So it's very realistic. That's why I love maps that are just really got a lot of detail in them. They really, match the real thing. So once we leave the woods, we also find this little, I don't know what this is. It's like a storage, but the doors are really cool. They open up slowly, like these big hangar doors. I don't know what they're for. I guess they're just storage for ammunition, because that's what the boxes are in there for. I guess that's what they would be for real life, like ammunition storage. But yeah, so that's the military base, which I think is friggin' amazing. So the next place we are going to visit is in this town. I don't know what it's called. It's in the centre of the map somewhere. I did come across this while looting in my Exile series. It was in the first Taunus video on Exile, which I have uploaded. And I walked up these stairs. I went into this room, and I was kind of confused. There's like a dead body on a bed. I thought, okay, it's a bit weird. There's like a toilet in the corner. There's a camera with some money and a laptop. And I was thinking, what the hell is going on here? So I thought, well, what's that camera pointing at? What could that possibly be pointing at? It's a playground. The map creator promotes paedophilia. I don't know what's going on here. A lot of people actually got quite offended by this when I showed it in the video. They thought, what the fuck's going on here? That's fucking sick, whatever. But I don't know. Realism. That's probably happening somewhere in the world. It's realism. I don't know. But yeah, I found that. I guess that's kind of unique. I've never found it again since. I guess let me know if you have found it again. I haven't. But yeah, it's pretty odd. But something unique, I guess, to add to the video. Okay, so the next thing I found was up the north of the map. It's a little GoKart track. I thought it was pretty cool. There are a few GoKart tracks around on different other maps on ArmA 3. But this one was pretty cool. It's like a real life little GoKart track. I thought it was really fun. So I had a little go, had a couple of laps. It's just like a NASCAR race. It's an oval, nothing special. But yeah, it's pretty fun. And back into the pit lane in style. But yeah, once I was done having a little go-kart race with myself, I checked the building next to it to see what was inside. And little did I know, there's a bunch of basketball courts in there. Something, again, which I don't think I've seen on ArmA 3. I've not seen this building before. It's probably out there somewhere. People always correct me about buildings. But, it's unique in a sense because you very rarely see these. At least I don't. So yeah, this was a very cool little building, led out to a car park at the back, which was pretty neat. The next place which I found, which was just down the road from this one, so it wouldn't be hard to find, it's just to the east of it. It's a maze. It looks very cool from from up above, from bird's eye view, but I'm not going to lie, it's very easy to cheat. Now, there aren't very many bushes that you can't really walk through, so they've actually just put normal bushes in. You can just run straight through into the middle. So you don't actually have to do the maze. But that's there. Again, it's just something unique. Something which the map creator spent time making just because he could. To make it that more realistic. But that's all the places which I found while I was flying around the editor trying to find some really cool places to show you guys. I just wanted to prove how good this map actually is. I don't think I'll give it much justice in Exile because I don't really go to these sort of places. But the thing that amazes me the most about this map is the wilderness. The wilderness is so fun to just run through. The sounds, the grass, the trees, all the different things that are actually out there to explore. It's just fantastic. The map is huge. I think it's like 20,000 meters across each way. I think I'm not 100% sure. It's around that area, but maybe 15,000. I'm not 100%. But it's a freaking big map. So I just wanted to make this video to just show off some of the places. And like I said, if there are more places which you want other people to know about, let me know in the comments and spread the knowledge, I guess. Let other people know some cool other places to check out. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this video has showed you how good this map is and you're excited for it as much as I am. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.